KAYA-Iloilo hitting the pitch again today as they resume their campaign in the AFC Cup. KAYA looks to stay on top of Group H as they take on PSM Makassar at the Pakansari Stadium in Indonesia. The match kicks off at 4 p.m. KAYA is coming off a dominant 5-0 win over reigning ASEAN champions Home United. And here with us this morning is Sports Desk football analyst Cedelf Tupas. Good morning, Cedi. Welcome back to the show. How are you? Good?
It's great to be here again.
Great to have you on the show again. Okay, KAYA is not only looking for a win here. After they 1-1 draw against Lao Toyota, they dominated yung 5-0 in their last match against Home United. Now, are you really surprised that they're faring really well in this year's AFC Cup?
Well, a mix of both, because I think between the two groups, Ceres and KAYA, between their groups, I think KAYA has the lighter group, but you know they have to prove that on the pitch as well. But with the performance against Home United, it is actually, you know, a weaker Home United side compared to previous seasons. But you got to give credit to KAYA because they came out with a plan and they executed it very well. Caught Home United on the counter and really established their dominance early. The early goal helped them at Panad Stadium. But, you know, this is the toughest test for them against PSM Makassar. So, you know, if they get this one, if they get maximum points this one on this match, they may make it to the next round of the AFC Cup.
Okay, let's move to their match against PSM Makassar today. Do you think they can, you know, do the same as what they did against Home United, 5-0 shutout? Well, are we expecting too much, or can they also dominate this match?
It is going to be difficult for KAYA because, you know, when you play in Indonesia, it's always a very tough environment to play in. The crowds there are very hostile. They can get to you. But, you know, when you saw the performance at Panad Stadium, you will feel encouraged because, you know, Jordan Minta is playing well, although he's not scoring. You see Joven Bidik, the homegrown player, has been an absolute star for them in this AFC Cup. He's been on target. And you see the likes of Masao Moore, the defense has been, you know, really working well together. And, you know, Coach Noel Marcarida has really built a really solid team for this season, despite the, you know, the departure of some key players from last season. So, you know, probably a draw in away will be very, very helpful for their campaign. But, you know, you can't discount the possibility of a win because this KAYA team is right now firing on all cylinders.
And they are rolling like a well-oiled machine. Daryl Roberts, Alfred Osei each had a brace in their victory against Home United. Talk about these two imports for the team.
Well, Daryl Roberts, a good pickup from Global last season. I think he's really come in and replaced Robert Lopez Mendy's role as a main link-up guy. He's not really, you don't expect him to be that active because he's really more of an intelligent player. He picks his spots, he times his runs very well. And as for Jordan Minta, he's come back from an ACL injury last season and has really caused problems with his physicality, with his speed. So these two together with Joven Bidik up front, I think can be, you know, one of the best in the competition together when they move forward, especially well, Jordan Minta's strength to really drag defenses out of position. And that is a very important part of KAYA's game.
Said, who else do you want to see step up here for KAYA? Personally, who do you want to see step up?
It's been a long time coming. Camilo Tacosalme is one player who I've admired since he was in college in Bacolod. And here in the AFC Cup, he has a great opportunity to really stamp his, you know, boost his reputation as a good player in the international level. I think he's gotten chances with the national team, but, you know, when you don't have that experience, especially at club level, and you go straight to the national team and playing matches against very strong teams, you know, you tend to make mistakes that, you know, most experienced players do not commit. So I think right here, Camilo Tacosame has an opportunity to really boost his stock and take it to the next level as far as his career is concerned.
I want to know more about PSM Makassar. What should KAYA be wary of facing this Indonesian team?
Well, it is a very strong Indonesian team. You know, all the teams in Indonesia, the talent pool is
Very
so
competitive,
deep.
yes.
Is so deep, and the league is also
Yes.
very strong. They do have a very good striker right there. The brother of Lauri Markkanen of the Chicago Bulls, actually. They have a Finnish striker right there, and they won 7-3 against Lao Toyota. So it shows you that they can score a lot of goals, but the 3 goals they conceded against Lao Toyota is also something that will encourage KAYA, because this defense is not so convincing as well. But for KAYA, they've only conceded once in this competition in the first 2 games, and that goal was actually really unfortunate for them because they switched off. It should have been, the ball was already out of the line, and it's a moment of lapse in concentration. I think if there's one strength that KAYA has, it's in defense, and it's also something that is of a weakness here for PSM Makassar. So we'll see if KAYA can capitalize.